The new No Pain No Gain update added a new character that dies in a singular hit, but you start with a tardigrade. So getting hit is fine, but taking damage is not. The character also starts with the new weapon Railgun that scales with dodge, which is actually a better scaling than range damage. It has okay attack speed, bad range, pierce is good, and it scales its own base damage over time. For this we will also play on the Nightmare difficulty. It's a new difficulty that contains all from Danger 5, but also new things, though the one I hate the most is price inflation, and we have a double horde wave. Perfect. So today we will probably just try to beat the game, you know, as a difficulty thing, and I will have to focus a lot to make sure that all works out and we don't die. And then in another video we will go for normal regular Danger 5, because then we have careful. Because there we will have more money, and then we can go crazy with the weapons. Let's go for a little bit of luck. I like that. There's the railgun. How about we get another... Oh my god. I could... No, let's get you first, and we'll get this next up. Let's roll one more time. One more time. Perfect. More harvesting is probably also worth it, because that is experience and money. I like both of them, but especially when you need to catch up with the game fast, experience is very good. Did they change the look of these projectiles? I swear they used to be round. Wait. They are different. Aren't they different? Like they don't behave the way they used to behave. Something is different about them. Attack speed, sure, why not? So we go for the coupon. Then we go for the railgun. We can't go for you yet, but it's more important to me that we have the weapons. And the railgun is a gun-heavy type, so bonus range as well as bonus damage. The most important stats for us are pretty much attack speed, dodge, and range, maybe? Because the goal of attack speed is that you kill the enemies when they are masses, that they can't hit you. The goal of range is that you can do that, but at a further out range, so they don't even get to shoot their bullets, like this guy here, you know, if he hit him before he shot the bullet, that would have been nice. And damage is obviously to make sure that everyone dies. Let's get rid of this. We don't need armor, funny enough. Maybe we go for luck, but I think I'll roll. Harvesting, sure, why not? Let's roll again. Okay, this is the way how you sometimes cheat out a blue upgrade. We weren't that lucky. Percent damage, we have a lot of that, so we don't need that. Another railgun. Curse is really dangerous. I think we'll try to avoid that, though I will not, do my utmost best to avoid it. If you walk into a cursed enemy, that's just, you know, life. I'm totally fine with that. But I will not intentionally pick up more until we get something that really helps us out. So I assume with dodge, you're totally fine if you dodge the attack because you don't take damage. It's pretty much like the tardigrade, right? They made them more wobbly. Oh my god. Yeah, but didn't they make the projectiles more wobbly? So they don't just go down in a straight line. Pretty much, I think they wobbled before, but just like a little tiny bit. That didn't really matter. Oh god, okay. Getting to know that I changed that in the run where we played this with probably the toughest character we could play it with is something. Let's go for range. Another railgun, perfect. So what is the difference between this one and this one? So your attack speed goes up by a little bit, the dodge scaling goes up, but not the range damage. Your crit multiplier goes up. Your range doesn't, but you now get 4 base damage every 5 seconds. Okay. I think the Gummy Berserker is actually a perfect item. Let's keep rolling. There's another railgun. Experience gain also important. I'm a little bit concerned right now, but we just have to build up a bunch of dodge. The issue with 20% price inflation is it really doesn't sound like that much, but in most cases, you end up wasting so much money on rolling. And it's just, even if you can't just get one weapon right, this often makes a big difference. Like, the real issue is that you can't get, let's say, an item that is a 6 out of 10. You have to look for really good items, because if the item costs like 200 material and you earn 260 on the wave, and it's just a 5 out of 10, you really can't go for that. You have to roll and hope for better items. And we will also need tardigrades just to make sure that we never get hit by elites. We also don't need lifesteal or HP regeneration or HP. Oh, that's funny. That is perfect. Another railgun, so let's go for the Scar railgun. I would like to point out that we got oh, that's perfect. That we got ridiculously lucky with the RNG of the weapon so far. Okay, I may have to focus here. But yeah, we got ridiculously lucky with the RNG of the weapons, and we are still really far behind. Just because everything is so expensive. I'm not pointing that out all the time, every time I play this mode, just to get the developers to possibly revert the change. No. I'm just making objective statements. I did say this in the past though, if they really want to make a mode like this that is just annoying and like a one-time challenge thing, okay, go for it. The issue in the past of Brotato was that when you went up in danger levels, like danger 5 was like you earn less material out of the enemies and the cost in the shop go up, and all of this stuff combined. But it also had some fun challenges, I believe, like that more elite spawn, I think. I don't quite remember that. But you know, the problem was, if you wanted to have more elites, to have more fun, you also had to get all of the other negatives. And that was the bad stuff. 10% attack speed is beautiful. We will go for bonus range. This is bonus damage and would allow me to go for luck. Sure. I mean, you know, I'm not fully convinced, but sure. So we already pierce, and I don't really want to reduce our pierce damage, so we'll ignore that. Attack speed is beautiful. We can still go for bonus damage, and I think I'll do that. Today, we can just take torture. Well, probably not today, because we don't go that far. I mean, if you end up having an insane run, I don't mind playing beyond, like, wave 20. I really need to work on dodge, though. Dodge has so much value, because, careful, when you dodge a hit while you have tardigrade, the tardigrade does not get used up, and it also gives our weapon damage. So it has like multiplied value on this character, and if we get really lucky, we even encounter the Retromation hoodie, which will then give us bonus attack speed per dodge that we have. You know, perfect synergy. Oh, we didn't get a level up, but it's a good level up. Do we go for crit? Like, we know that the crit multiplier goes up over time. We could also go for dodge or attack speed. I will just go for the crit. I don't like it because it takes a very long time to make the crit worth it. But at the same time, you know, it's also helpful. Let's get you. Let's roll once. One range damage. I'll also take that yet again. Even though the dodge scaling is better, as in, on a normal level up, like a basic level up, you get 1 range damage but 3% dodge, and we pretty much have half the scaling on dodge, so it's as if we got 1.5 range damage. Well, the more we upgrade them, the better it becomes, but just to make a point, dodge is just better, is what I want to say. You have dodge, right? You can... Scheiße, why is he cursed? That is like the toughest enemy on the entire stage. Okay. This is why we need range. That was a perfect showcase why range is so important and why it was worth it to pick it up. Careful. Okay. Man, these wobbly projectiles are actually already a lot harder than what it used to be. Like the old ones, I didn't even need to think to dodge them. These ones, I actually do need to think. Okay, Dex, don't go too far. Maybe a chest. Oh my god, we actually got a chest. Yeah, the moment we lose a tardigrade, we have to go into defense mode. Perfect item. Also perfect item, we don't care about damage. Range damage, I'll take that. Let's go for the luck. Let's go for the attack speed. Luck and dodge. Wow. You're genuinely a perfect item. But if you look at the upgrades of our weapons, it's not that good. You know what? I want the dodge, but I don't care. I will look for more upgrades that we can get. 2 range damage and % attack speed. I need to bump up our damage as well, but right now I feel horrible about it. I mean, we have Pierce. Oh god, that was bad. Oh no. If he ever lays an egg, we are just dead. That was it. Because that guy that comes out of it is even tankier. And the egg has a chance to spawn a cursed enemy. Like, if the egg is cursed, it's not a big deal. Because it doesn't mean the guy that spawns out of it will be cursed. But I can't deal with that, and he strikes us all the time. Okay, the egg is stomped on, perfect. There is... Honestly, even though we don't deal a lot of damage, it deals with all of the enemies easily. Yeah, and we need to do that. I need more range, though. Even at that point, we need more range. Okay, careful. This is what we don't want to see. We don't want to see the dashing enemies to get to the dash. Because the moment we are surrounded by enemies, that will just hit me. Shelly shield is insane. Range damage? Sure, why not? Range is perfect. Let's roll because that sucks. We go for dodge or... I'll go for attack speed. So we go for combining, then you're perfect. Because we don't care about the HP. Do we? In any way? I don't think so, right? Let's keep rolling. We'll take a look at them in a moment. Baby Gecko is also beautiful. These now have 39 damage. That is just a little bit more. The range damage scaling does go up. Now it has 2 times crit damage, which is nice. A little bit more attack speed yet again and gets +5 base damage. Nice, by the way. What we could also do is, we could just see how long we go. Unless we go infinite, you know, then we stop at the usual wave 40, maybe wave 50. But given that we can die from any hit, and this is the hardcore mode, where everything is so expensive you can't afford stuff, we won't get very far. So we could also do that we just see how far we can go, and then we have a comparison for the next time when we play Danger 5, and don't have the price inflation. So the thing is, I wanted to have the horde waves for this character, fully knowing that this is a way bigger risk than just the boss wave. This sounds maybe weird, but bosses, you get used to them, right? They are very easy to understand once you fought against them like hundreds of times like I have. So for me, it's not a big deal to avoid all of their hits and never get hit. However, horde waves, you know all of the enemies, but that is not a problem. The problem is the masses of them. Why did we earn so much money? That was not a horde wave, what? Okay, I'll take that. We'll go for the range, but I need to get... Okay, I'll go for the attack speed, but I need % damage. Yeah, hordes of enemies. The problem is just the masses of them. Hello, Fishhook, my old friend. I need to find our weapon. Okay, we can't do that. That is impossible. That is okay. Railgun, I will try to curse it. You're beautiful. Heilige Scheiße, what just happened? How about... Okay, I would have loved to get a red one. Come on. Yes. Okay, so we cursed something in the shop. With our odds, it's just one weapon, but hey, that is one weapon already cursed, and maybe it can take over to deal with the tough enemies. Like right now we definitely clear masses without a problem, but the tough ones are an issue, and if the tough one ever gets cursed, I have a very big problem because on the horde wave, we will have to stand in a corner and just shoot out of the corner and kill the enemies fast enough. Which means we need a lot of attack speed, though when you're just in a corner you need less, right? Because the piercing projectiles hit additional enemies, and the enemies can only approach you from 1/4 of the sides that they can usually approach you in, if you're just standing in the center of the stage. But still, if there's a cursed buffed up enemy that can dash, we'll probably die, because the dash itself will take away the tardigrade that we have, and then the enemy standing behind us and will just tickle me, and then we are dead. That is not good, believe it or not. Please just curse all 3 weapons. Come on, do this for me. Holy moly, you're insane. You're like the perfect item for us. I mean, it doesn't give us that much damage, but how much is it on you? 42, and we go to 49. Well, no, you know what? That's insane. Piggy bank, sure, but we'll never use it. Let's go for more crit. Wow. I mean, you know what? It's not bad. Look at its range damage. Nice. Very nice. You get +9 base damage every 5 seconds. Holy moly. Yes. Yes. We have the horde wave though. So we have to be insanely careful. Take it slow. We have a lot of range. This is why we got so much range. We have currently 537 range. That is honestly super respectable. Like, given that we have to be so cautious with what stats we take, on a normal character, you just take whatever you want to have for a certain goal and it doesn't matter because the enemies can't kill you either way. But here it's a different story and it's already getting difficult. Do you notice that? How the ranged enemies survive way too long. This is what we don't want to see, but I just can't go for more range right now. Because attack speed is equally important and we need to prepare for the elite fight. Dude, some of these projectiles are so drunk. Holy moly. And this is why I didn't want to have a horde wave. Where's our little dude? I think he walked out to get a tree. And now he's back and hopefully gets all of the material. I just can't afford to walk out. As you saw there, the enemy spawned behind me and that is a danger. Dude, what is the dude doing? Okay, we got 3 crates. So I guess that's what you were doing. I love you, little loot worm. Oh my god. I will take the luck. That is quite helpful. I will also take the crit here. Attack speed is beautiful. Let's roll. I can go for damage. No, I would go for luck then. But attack speed, yeah, attack speed. Cool. I mean, yeah, you will not get cursed. The odds are just way too low. But hey, that was still beautiful. I don't think this is worth the cost. Another jelly shield is beautiful. An instantly cursed railgun. A fish hook. If you curse your brother, I may continue an endless. Okay. Okay, please be a good level. Oh my god, these guys just don't die. Those are very tough enemies, by the way, so that's what I was talking about. As in, when the toughest enemy get cursed, then we just can't deal with that, and there's a very high chance they'll end up hitting me. But honestly speaking, so far, this has been good. Like, we deal a lot of damage, you may notice. We hit for 150, we want to have bonus crit chance right now, because they have a lot of crit damage, which multiplies our dodge. Our goal is to... Well, I mean, our goal is either way to get to 60 dodge, but we want to have even more dodge, right? Because that's our damage scaling, and then we may even convert it into attack speed and turn this insane. 4 crates. What is going on? I know we have a lot of luck, but that is insane. We don't need you. I will definitely take the bonus damage against bosses. Luck is very good. I want the bonus experience gain, but I don't want to lose luck. That is also damage. Oh, no, that's not worth it. Crit, good. 30%. Well, may as well just not have cursed it, you know. So the railgun, that is the next one. So you have 186% and 10 base damage every 5 seconds. Do we care about the heavy bullet? Like, imagine this item would read, it's 5 dodge. A little bit more, like 9 dodge. I wouldn't pay this money for 9 dodge, so we don't do it. Ice Cube would be okay if we find the other item. That, yeah, sure, let's do it. Railgun, let's try to curse it. You're useless. You're perfect. Look at the damage we get out of this. Another railgun. Beautiful. Do we want to have more peers? Maybe if it gets cursed, I'll take it. Wave 14 should be no big issue for us, but we always have to be alert. Thank you for proving my point. Thank you. Why did you just... Since when do you dash from that far away? Was it always the case? I honestly recall them getting a lot closer to you, that they can actually hit you. Like right now, I think the walrus, when it dashes, like those that dash there, they wouldn't even be able to reach me. So it's like, why do they do that? And the issue is when I walk around, I will walk into that dash. So that's a little bit of a meme. Okay, careful, Dex. I like bounces a lot more than pierces. Now, pierces are way more protective, and you can take their damage to 100%. Like, they deal the same damage when you pierce as the original projectile. With bounces, they always deal minus 50% damage, but they thin out the wave. That I can walk around. We hate you. I love you. Okay, that's useless, actually. Well, 10% damage is nice. You're beautiful, and we immediately max you out. You look good. 184%. Yeah, that's good. 11 base damage. Look at this. Now, for the peers, I don't even think we are... Oh my god, yes. That is an amazing item. What else do we need? Okay, we try to curse you. We'll take you. Maybe I should have taken the item that slows down the enemies around me. Okay, nice damage, by the way. Just saying. Nice damage. Also nice luck. Wooza. We have to focus a lot on this wave. I actually prefer to be in the bottom right. I mean, the one that I really prefer is the top right. The issue is that I always feel like I have limited vision compared to being at the bottom there. Right? Like, don't you see more of the top of the arena when you're at the top than you see of the bottom of the arena when you're at the bottom? So here we just see more of the stage. That could be an entirely wrong feeling. You know what? I'll just test it out. Yeah, you see more of the top of nothingness. So my feeling is actually right. You know, I never noticed that before. Like, I only knew my feeling is I prefer top, but the bottom feels better. Holy moly. Holy moly. That is a real stat check if I've ever seen one. I can't move out. Like, I can't do anything. I should have taken the peers on crits. The issue is we don't crit a lot, so I was like, maybe it's not worth the money. But holiest moly of all molies. What did we just moly together there? Okay, nice damage. I'll take it. I don't care. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be bad. You're beautiful. That would have been amazing for that wave, right? So let's just go for the range then. Dude, you're a champ. I mean, we have a 50% chance, right? That is exactly 50%, but it got the right items. Let's keep on. That is perfect. I'll take that. Crit, also perfect. How much crit? Well, that just happened. I'll take you. I realized I need a lot more range. Perfect. Perfect, I think. Perfect. Beautiful. Please, you need to curse a lot. I mean, it's expected that it curses something out of 4 items. The problem is, if it doesn't get the right items, it's kind of useless. But I don't think I need to mention, we got absurdly lucky with the fish hooks. And this is why I'm now considering that we actually go into endless mode. Because, like, if the whole point is that we don't want to have the price inflation to have an insane run able to exist, but then we encounter an insane run, even though we have the price inflation, let's just try it out. But yeah, without the price inflation, you can go a lot more crazy, because here, the limiting factor will be that eventually the costs way earlier get so high that we can't afford anything in the shop. And because we are on such a hard timer, I can't even really go for something like curse the coupons. Or coupons. As in, if we waste time with the price reduction, and like any time that we waste on cursing is very painful because we are so limited in resources. Oh my god, we have way too much curse. The elite fight will be a nightmare. I will take the money, I just need it. That is beautiful. This is why we took the pearls, because they scale our damage so hard. I'll recycle that. The reason I don't care is I really don't want to lose our stats right now. I will go for the attack speed. Let's go for the range damage. Am I allowed to propose to you? I don't need anything else in my life. You make me happy. Like, but just, you know, like you see this, right? You understand this. Who needs a wife? If you want to be happy in life, you take the fish hook. Ew! Isn't your damage trash? Yeah, that is a bad curse level, but we got dodge and arm, but armor doesn't matter. Reroll price is horrible, but it's something. Usually we go for 90%, but you hit a 4. Very good. How much attack speed do we have? 301. Your speed is capped, but you get so much range that nothing can kill you. I'm fine with that. Okay, very cautious, very careful, but we just increased our range. So we should be fine, hopefully. Now, the good thing is we have the worm, right? And the worm will make sure to... Did they change the vision area? I think they actually made it smaller. Okay, I really like this as nightmare difficulty. I will say this feels like way more dangerous, especially the wobbling projectiles. And I think they also removed the wobbling projectiles that used to be on these waves here, the dark ones, which I think is a good decision, to not make it too extreme. But the changes are great. Whistle? I want to have the whistle guy. I will go into the field. Where's the whistle guy? Where's the whistle guy? I think he died. Why are there so many crates on the stage? Yeah, I think we got the guy, but it's not like I could tell you whether we... You're beautiful. You're really beautiful. You're all I need in my life. Yeah, I mean... let's look for a blue one, okay? That is good. Do we want to curse it? I think I'll try to curse. Well, that sucks now. You know what? Eventually they will upgrade. It will take a very long time, but eventually it will happen. Scar? Sure. Bonus damage minus range. I actually have no damage. I need to get percent damage. Okay, here's the issue. We don't scale anything. Like, we don't want to scale HP. We don't want to scale melee damage. And this has a lot of damage because of our percent damage. But, like... it will just fall off. Nah, let's not do that. And if this was a normal mode, maybe I would consider it just for funsies. But you know what, I'll take you. But here it just doesn't really matter. We don't need to curse anymore. We can optimize them in the future, but not right now. No, I don't care. There. See? I don't care at all. We got 2% more damage. You may notice I don't really want to go on the stage. Oh. Right. Reasonable. Ah, okay. That explains a lot. Reasonable. Very reasonable. I kind of hope that the projectiles can't hit you if you just stand still. You know, that they are only messing with you if you don't stand still. I think that would actually be a nice change, that they don't spawn in a way that they would hit you when they are at your place. Just that you can go AFK later on. Wait, what is going on with the... Oh my god, we got the +5 and we also have the whistle. Dude, we will have so many crates here. Holy moly. What? Come on, do it again. Do it again. Yeah. No? No? Okay. We got 11 crates. You know what? I'll take that. That is so much bonus damage because it also has dodge, more range, perfect. I should take this. There's a high chance we'll never find it again, but we determined we go into endless, so I'll try to curse it. I'll take you, but I don't like it. Harvesting, pickup range, don't care. Don't care. Good enough that I care. But, like, it was worth a lot of money. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take you. I'll take you. I don't care. I don't care. I care enough to take it. 11% crit. Bonus attack speed because it's red. You cursed the starfish. I love you. That was like the one that I really cared about. The rest didn't really matter. Holy moly. But holiest moly of all molies, right? I will attempt to curse this. Railgun for another upgrade. Luck is also good. You are actually the perfect item. I just want to say, we actually did a challenge in the past where we started with minus 150,000 HP. That just means you always have 1 HP. But there was no tardigrade. We did the entire run without tardigrade. I do believe I eventually bought tardigrades when we came across them. I don't actually know if I did that, or I may have also decided to ball it out and not allow tardigrades. I have a chance to kill them. What? Okay. Whatever Dex expected, this is not what Dex expected. Like, not at all. And the funny thing is, I thought I died. And the reason I went for so much negative health is just, technically speaking, if you start at like minus 1 HP, you can just build it positive, right? So I wanted to make sure, no matter what the shenanigans are, I can't build it up. But why is this so dense? Like, the projectiles are really dense. Which is nice, you know, it feels like a nightmare, so if you hear me complain, that just means they did something right. If I ever end up saying, okay, you know what, this is actually too much, this is not good, then it would mean I think it's too much. Because I literally said it. Do I take the money or the luck? I mean, we actually don't have that much luck, so I'll take it because it's bonus damage. Time to go for the crit. Let's look for percent damage, sure. Range is also good. Nothing got cursed. I mean, but that's still worth it. You have a 100% curse level. You have an 89%. Holy moly. Plus 12 base damage every 5 seconds. Do you understand just how much that is? And even more base damage, but minus range. I'll stop taking that very soon. Sure, elemental damage, why not? Salt water out of the way. We have enough money now to do it. But we need to get more money makers. What we are looking for is the legendary mostly. That is way too insane to say no to. Okay, bonus enemies. Nice, nice. Well, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna pay that. So, we go for endless, but we also have to beat the stage. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, nice dodge. So dodging is viable. Yeah, the only thing that I wonder is, can you dodge hits when you don't have tardigrades? Because we know tardigrades don't break if you dodge the hit. But it could be that the game just counts any hit on you as a loss. Like, it doesn't count it as, oh, you have 1 HP, so you're guaranteed to die. But just, the moment a hit lands on you without tardigrades, you're dead. What is a red item that we care about? I guess the coin would be good. Hourglass is also perfect. Oh my god, I want Hourglass. Start the game with 1 HP. Who cares, right? Who cares? How much dodge do we have? 55%. Okay, good. We need a little bit more, and we want to have the, like, we want to get the dodge item, the purple one, that increases your max dodge chance. And we want to curse that as well. Very important. 9% crit, beautiful, because we want to get 100%. I don't care. I'll take it. That is actually really good. That is beautiful. Oh my god, you take care of all of my issues. Let's roll for... We don't need more crit, right? 99%. Let's just take it. Percent damage. Luck. 33% dodge. 13, but luck is the good part about this. Do we care about replacing some of the bad ones? No. The way we'll do it is, if we randomly come across them, I'll take it. Holiest moly of all molies ever molied. Cute My brain just immediately went to that. I was like, yo, that's insane healing. And then I realized, wait a second, that doesn't really work. Dude, are there more projectiles spawning? No, they are weirder. Like, do you see that? They are not, like, in one line. They are more sporadic. Oh god, this is annoying. And dude, you have amazing projectiles. Do you see that? Wait, I never noticed that. They look so cool. Vigilant ring. Jelly shield. Look at this, how much it has blocked. That doesn't mean they would have all hit us. But it's doing stuff, you know, that's the good part. We know it's doing I mean, I don't think we need to see that number to know an item is doing what it's supposed to do. Heilige Scheiße. Do you see this? Okay. You know what? I can find more of that. We want to see the entire shop now. Scapegoat. Bait for bonus enemies. Because we want the money. And now we'll deal with the wave 20 bosses again. They died. The bunch of material that came in was the boss. Scheiße, Dex. Sag mal. Are these projectiles speeding up? Wait, why are they so crazy now? They weren't like this the entire game long, right? Like, I'm not dreaming. They're actually really annoying right now. Like, they bother me. They take these sharp turns. Like, if you follow the projectiles, whenever they turn around, they speed up like crazy. And this is exactly how I want to dodge them. Like, where they go is where I want to go. And then I realize, oh no, I'm walking right into them. My next goal will be that we banish as many of the red items as possible to get the hourglass. We don't really need the hourglass, but it makes it a lot of fun. I mean, to be fair, keep in mind, we have very big issues here to keep up with the price scaling of the game. So any hourglass that we get is like a round that freezes that. I'll take you out of the way. I hate the guy, but I'll do it. And now we need a little bit of speed. How many level ups do we have? More range, beautiful. More luck. More attack speed. Oh, you get tankier. Yeah, but honestly, that doesn't really matter. Wouldn't that just kill me? You know what? Because we can never take this, I will banish it even though it's a unique. But you know, we can't take it. So, yeah, that makes sense. Bonus luck. Out of the way. Uniques out of the way. Banish. Unique out of the way. Unique out of the way. Holy moly of all molies. I'm trying to spend very little money right now. The reason is, I really hope we find the hourglass. But we may just get a cursed one in the next wave, you know? That would also be nice. I want that, but not really. That is insane. I think that is a high level, right? That is 100% bonus scaling. No, it's less. This is 40 starting. But it's still good. Bounces. You know what? I'll curse that. That means we see less in the shop. I'm aware of that. I don't care about the range damage. I'm aware of that. But it's worth attempting to curse. And I got a feeling we... Oh my god. I got a feeling we won't find the hourglass either way. So it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it's fine. Beef jerky, good. Sausage, I'll also lock that. Man, my eyes are already going away because I know this is just a wave I'll skip, usually in editing. And then I remember, wait a second. There are like a gajillion projectiles flying around. Yeah, I need tardigrades. Oh my god. It's so funny when the enemies spawn. Like, there's always a break of shooting, and then suddenly it goes like... And then break again. Why did the color of the weapon change? Oh, the more damage it gets, the more colorful it becomes or what? Like, every 5 seconds the color changes. Oh, that is beautiful. And this is the last level pretty much. Wow. I like that weapon a lot. Unique out of the way. Treasure map is beautiful. Hourglass. I mean, I wanted curse, but it's fine. It feels so good that we don't have to go for HP or HP regeneration or any form of survivability. Here I will go for the range, and then I would say we go for more range. That is a beautiful shop, 2 bounces. Like, you're the one that I wanted to have cursed, you got cursed. I will never take this, let's just banish it. And we can also banish you. Yes, we can banish you. We'll take you now. Pumpkin. Goblet. Yeah, just to get it out of the way. I just can't justify that. Oh, man. Mate. Wrong moment. Pause. Pause. Oh god. Dex, you have to be careful, man. You have to pay attention to this stuff. I need more tardigrade so badly. Bonus enemies, bonus attack speed, bonus banish. Perfect. We are now done. The pearl got cursed. That is beautiful. And also the trees. Okay, the trees are very valuable for... Ah, that is a dangerous one. Probably shouldn't have done that. Another bag. I wish I could curse them, but we just can't really afford it. 207%. 186, 184, 189, 200, 199, 207. Plus 12 base damage. I could lock them in, but I think I will try to maximize them. Oh, piercing is already maxed out. So we don't need... Do I take all of... No, right. I mean, that would be out of the way, but who really cares? Starfish instantly cursed. Lure. Hourglass. I could just save the money now. Okay. Okay. Very good. I'll get you. Wave 21. Yet again. Oh, we don't have the pumpkin, so we can never get elite spawns. Right. That is an item we need. I mean, I most importantly need the tardigrades, please. But that's why we pick up all of the limited and unique items in the game. Like, every purple unique and limited item we finish is one more chance or a higher chance to get the remaining purple items. And we obviously care about tardigrade. Oh, and we also need a ghost item. Cursed, though. If it appears here, we can't take it. But unless it's cursed already, but what are the odds for that? This is actually the highest number I've ever seen on this. I didn't even know it can go that high. So my... in regards to the comment about instantly cursed items... you know? That was a little bit lucky. 200%, you did it. You upgraded. Lantern out of the way. Shine... That is the highest curse level you can get on this. That is insane. Oh my god, and we just keep on going. Okay, let's not waste more. 134%. You know what? Because I don't want to have anything below 200%, I will take it. But the odds on it don't look good. And we'll also try to curse you. So, wave 21 yet again. Here. Okay, right, that is normal. They're all cursed. Oh my god, they have a ginormous field. Since we've replayed the wave now a bunch of times and stacked the whistle effect, we actually get so many crates here. This wave may actually be better than wave 20. The benefit of wave 20 is you get red items, so it's more likely you get more hourglasses. But to be honest, this is just free money. I love it. But we have a high risk that we just don't get the hourglass, and that is the dangerous part. 33%? I mean, honestly, that's insulting. Like, that shouldn't even be legal. Torture. Hey, out of the way. Like, today it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter, in fact. I would take you, but we are looking for the hourglass. Ugh, none of them were cursed. How unlucky can one person be, you know? I'm the unluckiest person in the world. Adrenaline instantly cursed. Oh, we need that cursed. That means we probably don't find the hourglass. But you know what? That's fine. We've replayed the wave so many times. It's okay. But it literally just waited until I finished my sentence. The only annoying thing is we still haven't gotten more tardigrades. Where's my whistle effect? There we go. Come on, more. Give me more. Yeah, there we go. Come on, more. Do it again. Do it again. I said do it again. Good girl. Yeah, this time we will definitely not find the hourglass, but that's okay. 209, 197. You know, that's still good. 166. Sure. Wait. Wait. This is perfect. Isn't it? So, it's almost perfect. I think 84% dodge would be the highest value you can get. So, it's just a teeny tiny bit below that. Yeah, you You suck. That shows. Do you see that? This one has more. Hourglass. You know what? I'll try to curse you. Any money that we save is very good. Man, these times where I know I don't put them into the video, I usually read comments on YouTube, you know, and do YouTube stuff, but I can't do that here. I just get hit. 11%, and every second projectile has +3 projectiles. That's the highest roll you can get, by the way, just saying. That is very lucky. Oh yeah, you're out of the way. 183%, you have a 209. I will give you a chance, because we don't want to have anything below 200, but I don't think it will succeed. Hourglass, 208%, never mind. It's a... No, this was the one. But we have 5 of them at 200 or above. We just need one. Yeah, I would love to take you, but not really. Like, I really wanted. Let's be honest, I really wanted. 203%, we did it. We did it. We are perfect. Okay, but a tardigrade's just not a thing in the game. I hate you so much. No, like you'll say, huh, it's their decks. Why do you say you hate it? You know why I did that? It only did it to show, no, I can. I just don't. But look at this, I can, I could, but I won't. This is why this happened. We'll probably not see a tardigrade again for ages. Candy bag, finally. And we don't need to curse that because of... You fell for my trap. This is why I said we don't see a tardigrade for ages. Because the game will try to disprove me again. But no hourglass? Listen, we got way too lucky, I understand that. But no hourglass? Really? Well, it was nice while it lasted. Now we continue as normal. The thing is, we have a ginormous amount of damage, but damage is not my concern. The concern is that you just get to a point where you nullify it. Good that we have the tardigrades. The concern is that we just get to a point very fast where we can't afford anything in the shop. And then the enemies will outscale us. So yes, for that the damage helps to survive for longer, but we are still stuck. Nothing changes about that. Seriously? What is wrong with you? Oh, I hate you. This was again just a case of, oh, I could have given it to you, I just didn't want to. Here it is, do you see that? But yeah, this is why I usually try to get like way better fish hooks and don't accept 30%. Because now we are just stuck in an infinite loop where it can always, well, we have an 83% chance to curse, so I guess I just get really unlucky. But yeah, you want to have a lot more of that, because otherwise the shop is just locked up so long when you get unlucky. Hourglass. Buddy. Bucko. Okay. It's about time. It's really about time. Well, so here's a problem. At this point, I don't even know what I'm rolling for. Like, we have everything going. We got scaling, we got absurd damage, and well, I guess tardigrades are nice, but I don't really care. That is the lowest possible curse level. Like, do you understand the irony, how long it took to even just get that cursed? And, like, we already bought everything in the shop. I can't even think of some... That is way too overpowered, we don't do that. But I can't even think of something that we want to buy here, really. Like, yes, I can just pick up random things in the shop as a little bonus, but it doesn't really matter. So, like... Ugh, whatever, it doesn't matter. 11%. Okay, now I wished I didn't take the other coupon. We would have just gotten a mirror for this. 40% item price reduction. So now we should be on the level of a normal game. And, again... I don't really have anything to buy in the shop aside of tardigrades. Funny. Funny. Okay, here's what we'll do. This is the final repeat of the same wave. Then we will continue, and I will not be allowed to move anymore. I still have a tardigrade in the shop. We hope it gets cursed. We hope we get a mirror out of the crate now so to get more of that. But we are not allowed to move anymore. Yes, that means we could get really unlucky and just the projectiles flying around will kill me. And then we see how far we get. What? You what? What? How is that even possible? Do you understand how much I rolled in the shop? And that is one of those items I immediately recognized. Like, there's no way I would ever miss that. Did I seriously just spend the entire money and I didn't get a single mirror? Well, let's continue. No, I don't have the recycle mod, so I have to do this myself. Oh no. You really want me to take that, don't you? But here's the tardigrade, and now the era starts where we stand still and just wait. If we die, we die, and that was it. Though we have like a 3 in 4 chance to dodge, so statistically speaking, we would need to get hit 36 times, like 8 times for our tardigrades, and then once more for us to die. And that is quite a bit. Though I may cut this a little bit short, because now that I have to... Though I may cut this shorter than expected, just because I have to recycle all of the items, and that takes a very long time. We made it to wave 30, and boy oh boy, that took a while. Like, with our luck, we just get so many things, and I believe I accidentally bought this, and after that I just decided to lock the entire shop, so this can't happen anymore. The highest one is almost 48,000, so yeah, that is the best one. Here are our stats, here are the secondary stats. And I'm really sorry about this, but I've played so much in this round, thanks to all of the hourglasses, and we are so far ahead of the enemies, we can probably right now, like if we don't grow anymore, which we do, we could just go to wave 100 and still one-shot all of them. And because we have such a high dodge chance, there's just no way that these projectiles will ever kill us. Like, even when it looks like they'll hit me, they hit the jelly shield most of the time. And when we get hit, we have a 76% chance to dodge. So I just don't think we can really die. Okay, look, I officially ended the video on wave 30 because I said we have so much damage, there's just no reason to continue. But now that I was editing, I just kept the game running and recycled all of the material. But the downside is there's now no sound, because I need to listen to myself editing. So, yeah. You know, it is exactly as I said. The enemies can't do anything. But yeah, we continue a bit further just to see if it really stays that ridiculous. We made it to wave 50, the sound is back on because this is the final wave. Here are our damage numbers, over 80,000 damage. And our percent damage, everything is looking amazing. Secondary stats, a lot of experience gain. And the special thing is, we are playing on 0.25 speed. At least I hope that it actually works, but the point is, we want to take a look. What exactly happens? Oh god. Okay. They are spawning. Let's go, buddy. What is actually going on? I know we have the thing that multiplies our projectiles, but holy moly, isn't that insane? Right, isn't that you know what, I'll take that to the face. I'll also take this to the face. There you go. That is crazy! I need to do this more often, you know, just sometimes to activate that, to enjoy the chaos, because one issue is we mostly just one-shot the enemies, but that was amazing! Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.